Hi, so let's start a quick analysis for all the stocks at the end of 6th of Jan. Let's do a quick analysis for the stocks for Friday, that's the 7th of Jan. So if we see at the top, so of course there were some good moves in NBCC, Gujarat Gas, Motherson Sumi. Bata India also is trying to take a very good support. So going forward tomorrow, it seems like there are some positions which are being carried. In Bata India, Tata Power definitely for now this is it was always able to maintain this level of 220 since last 6-7 trading sessions, and going forward maybe a level of 240 in the short to medium term should be achievable, and this is also true for Motherson Sumi. Since the last 4-5 days it is trading above the levels of 220, so let's see if it is able to make towards 240 tomorrow. And for Bata India, it's still stuck between 1900 and 1800, so 1900 may act like a good resistance for now. Other than that, in the very top section of all the stocks which had a very good run today, it seems like there were not much of overnight positions which were carried. This Indiable Housing Finance is nicely consolidating at this 220-230 range. So this might be something which we can have a look into for tomorrow. APFRL, this was already a trending stock 1 or 2 sessions ago, and theoretically it seems like this 250 280 is acting like good support, so maybe 300 should be achievable. IndusInd Bank is one of the banks which gave a strong closing above the levels of 900, and this is also looking good. Bajaj Auto is also very near to its resistance, so going forward maybe this is also one of the stocks which we would be interested in. Rain is dancing between the levels of 200 and 250. A closing above 250 would take it eventually towards the levels of 280, 300. So Rain is definitely in my radar. And other than that, Balrampur Chini, also nice consolidation is happening at 52-week high levels. So this is also one of the stocks I will be tracking about. I will be tracking in this. Maruti also had a good run. So today both Bajaj Auto and Maruti had a good run. So yeah, so these are few of the stocks. Trend, we identified trend yesterday, and from the levels of 1060 it went towards the levels of 1080 levels. It closed near about days high, and going forward 1100 might be achievable in trend. So let's see. So IGL is one of the stocks. It seems like there's a lot of open positions. It has been consolidating since last 2 sessions, so it was in a downfall, and right now it's trying to get some support at these levels. And so let's see if some move comes in the next trading session. Hindalco also, after the expiry, this was on expiry, a good move came in, and it's still able to hold the levels of 470, 480. So this is also looking good. Dixon also a nice dip and a nice you can see this lower wick. This is actually good. So maybe Dixon would be one of the stocks which I would be keeping in my radar for tomorrow. Other than that, MCX also, there's some buying happening at 1600 levels. Since long time it has been dancing in 1600. IRCTC 880, 870 is a resistance zone, and 830 is acting like a support, and so this is also what happened today. Okay, so these are Bundan Bank also. This is nicely consolidating. 2-3 days ago I tweeted about how Bundan Bank above 265 should fly. Today it went towards 266 and it closed just below 265. Let's see if this 265, 270, if this zone it clears this zone, then maybe 300 would be something of an achievable target. Its costs have been shifting between the levels of 1800 and 1900, you can see. So let's since long it has been consolidating, let's see if it is able to move past 1900 in tomorrow's session. Then maybe going forward it will form a new all-time high. Pidilite also, after all-time high of 2600, this was this on this particular day that we traded, and now we are waiting, and so it's consolidating as long as 2600 is held on a closing basis. there is still some move can be expected towards 2800 levels. So these are few of the stocks which we discussed right now. So other than that, let's do a quick analysis of the stocks which are not looking good. So AU Bank is one of them. So it seems like there's a lot of positions which are added in the AU Bank. We have to see if it is able to close above 1200. If that's so, then we should be seeing some up move, and if it starts trading below 1100, then theoretically it will again come towards 1000. Chambal Fertilizer also a good move came in a day before, it came yesterday. Today again you can see this upper VIX, and it seems like if this starts trading on the negative front, then maybe again 400 would be coming in Chambal Fertilizer. Similarly, LauruslLabs also is stuck between the levels of 500 and 550. Closing above 550 would actually be good news for the bulls to take it towards the levels of 600 in short to medium term. And this is Syngene also long upper wick. So let's see how this moves. In general, it's mostly trading between the levels of 640 and 600. Cholafin, this is a stock which I have BTSD positions. For me, the reason was it's giving a really nice up move. Previously, this levels of 550 was something which is important for this particular stock, but going forward, I think the levels of say 590 and 580 something, it would be something which should be achievable. Other than that, let's see where the stock position. GSPL is also one of the stocks, so it gave a good move yesterday, and today also it was able to hold the levels of 300. Going forward, maybe there is some move which is going to come in. So for now, the levels of 310 is acting like resistance, and maybe 320. So theoretically, if it's able to close above 320 from here, so there can be a good move towards the levels of 350-55. So for short to medium term, most of the IT stocks, they have the same behavior. They opened with a gap down, and then there was a buying in the lower level, and then it got some support. So this is true for most of the stocks. And LTI also, you can see there were some positions which are getting added in LTI. So going forward, its all-time high is near about what it was made day before yesterday, and so let's see how LTI also moves. It seems like there's a lot of positions which are getting added. On the short side, you have stocks like Tech Mahindra, which closed at day's low, and on the top of that, it seems like there's a lot of positions which are getting added until and unless 1800 is crossed. So the chances are pretty high that it can again correct towards the levels of 1600, and this is also true for Persistent. You can see it's trying to get some support. Hopefully, if it starts trading above 4600, then maybe again it will try to go towards the levels of 5000. So other than these two IT stocks and also LTI, so it seems like most of the positions which were created, also you can see Emphasis, same structure as a gap down opening, some very low level buying coming in, and this is also true for Coforge. Actually, Coforge was one of the IT stocks which actually did really good today, so I traded Coforge. So but other than that, that's the same structure of this particular market. So definitely on a closing basis, just to end this video, GSPL would be one of the stocks I would be interested in, and try to see of how the positions they are getting carried forward in tomorrow's session. Other than that, of course, you have these stocks. So just like I mentioned, Coforge, you can see that there was a good move in Coforge today, which was unlike all the other IT stocks. So APL Limited is also trying to get some support at 800. It had a good move, but this particular candle that is acting like a shadow one now, and so let's see if it is able to move again towards the levels of 850. And other than that, of course, Pidilite is looking good, ONGC is looking good. These two together with the Escorts is also one of the stocks I would be interested in. And on the top of that, you have Bundan Bank over here, MCX dancing at 1600. There's not much. We are expecting a big fat candle, something like this, coming out of this consolidation. Let's see for that. So tomorrow around about at 2 p.m. we would start tracking MCX. and also Ashok Leyland, a very good move, together with also you can see over here in Motherson Sumi. So both of these are looking really good. Other than that, of course, there's a Bata which is trying to get some support at 1800, and we have Tata Power. Hope this video is going to help you in finding your stocks, and as always, I always do keep tweeting about the stocks which look interesting during the market hours, and hopefully that will be also helpful for you to take and decide on the stocks on which you want to trade. And also Bundan Bank and National Alam. So these two stocks are actually, National Alam made this move much early in the morning, and then it was consolidating throughout the day. So it's just this, and so also you have this any structure like this are very good, like you see in Balram Chini. So there are some 10 stocks, sort of just like a rain is also in my radar, and the position which I'm carrying right now for overnight is Cholafin. Let's see how it moves tomorrow, and whether I am able to achieve the target of 580, 590 in the short to medium term, say in a week. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye. Enjoy your evening.